Alright, just gonna wait for YouTube to show up. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna do some more setup. You're around here somewhere. Okay. That's small. Okay, that's fine. This. Okay. Good to be back. Now, where have I been for the past, what is it, a couple weeks now? Well, you. I got back into playing Magic, and there's a reason why the game is called Cardboard Crack. You know, you crack open a deck, and you just start shuffling through, you do some playtests, you take a look, you find out, oh, okay, this is kind of like, this card's kind of dead weight, it's not doing anything, you go through your stuff, you find out what you can replace to kind of keep things going, and so on and so forth, and you keep going and going and going, and you go to play in person, you try it out, you find that some things aren't working, some things are working, and you just keep adjusting from the onwards and such. And you also find out, you know, people like to play infinite combos, so now you have to kind of step up and bring in your own brand of nonsense. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. Kind of.
Part 1. White Cloud. Verdant Rain Moon.
Also, yes, we are playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yeah, alright, come on. Now, normally I would stream these games from the beginning, but we're only in like chapter 3 or so. So, you know, close enough. Close enough. And I still haven't, I've yet to finish this game. I've had it for months, I think. That's why these are the backlogs. Sweet. Also, I kind of wanted a break from Persona because it's gonna be a lot of the just running around with, like, having days go by. But then again, it's kind of ironic because this is pretty much going to be more of the same for a bit. With how this game is set up and its life simulator and calendar system and whatnot. Alright. Right, plot, anyways.
I believe it had something to do with his lack of a crest. Such happenings are fairly common within the kingdom.
The Crestless cannot unleash the goddess's power even if they possess a relic. Nonetheless, they are still capable of simply wielding those weapons.
The hero's
So they're just wielding impotent sticks?
We must meet this threat with adequate force.
Alright.
Unfortunately, most of the Knights of Seiros are away from the monastery, purging the apostates of the Western Church. So we are entrusting you with this mission. After all, you wield the sword of the Creator, which is more than capable of opposing any relic.
The sword of the Creator is a powerful weapon well beyond the other relics. You have nothing to fear.
I mean, yeah, it's fucking sweet. I get to attack from extra spot.
We will also send the monastery's most skilled individuals to aid you.
I must remind you that you are expected to conduct yourself in a manner befitting the wielder of that holy sword. Also, you should know that Professor Hanneman has been looking for you. That is all.
Professor, I heard about our mission for this month. After
Oh,
all,
shit.
you have the sword of the Creator.
See,
It was
yeah,
allegedly
right?
wielded by Nemesis, the King of Liberation.
If the heroic relic is worrisome, but with you at our side, I'm certain we can handle him. Okay.
If the legends are true, you hold the power to stand against entire armies. A band of thieves should be nothing.
Hopefully.
Even the most elite Imperial forces or the Knights of Seros could not hope to defeat you.
Yeah, why does that matter?
I'm just marveling at the potential. Besides, your power does not lie solely in the sword of the Creator. You are stronger and more terrifying than you realize.
Interesting.
Professor, when we leave the monastery, will you still think of yourself as my teacher? Never mind. I'm being thoughtless with my words. For now, let's just focus on the problem at hand.
Oh, okay.
Good of you to come, Professor. I've heard much about you lately. Specifically, that you are
Ah, it's
able
Professor
to
Igor.
awaken the sword of the Creator's power. Thusly, it seems the true nature of your crest has been uncovered. I had, of course, seen your crest before. However, at first, I failed to recognize its true nature. Eventually, it dawned on me that what is visible is perhaps merely a small part of a greater whole. In other words, your crest is too significant to be detected when using normal instruments. After this discovery, I began researching crests that might fit that description, which allowed for a temporary hypothesis. However, I could not be certain. The crest my conclusions led me to was far too unusual. A crest thought to have disappeared from this world in the millennium since the fall of Nemesis, the King of Liberation. The crest of flames. That is what you possess.
So... did he have... okay. Since the fall of the Nemesis King, did he have the crest? And if so, does that mean that Byleth shares his blood?
Your ability to wield the sword of the Creator has unequivocally proven my hypothesis. A legendary power, dormant since time immemorial, and now resurrected. There can be no doubt that this ancient power resides within you.
Okay. What does it mean? Okay, we're skipping ahead. Can we host a tea party? Okay, alright. I don't know if she wants something cleansing. Ooh, that might be good for her. Try the bearing berries. Alright, do the... okay, sweet apple. Let's go with ginger.
Thank you for your invitation. To what do I owe this surprise? Thank you.
Well, let's see how she likes it.
Smells lovely.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay. She's always looking for a dude, so... yes. Yes! Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a singer.
There's no alcohol in here. It's better if you can sleep without it, but all you have is tea?
Unfortunate. Let's see what praise does.
Thanks for the treat. Come by the infirmary anytime you need anything. I'll be waiting, Professor.
Woohoo! Nice. Okay. Alright. Yes.
Save.
Oh shit. Is that a ghost?
We are within a monastery. No ghost would dare set foot in here.
Wait, so ghosts exists?
What is that look upon your face? I am no ghost, if that is what was on your mind.
Hmm.
No. Who's there? Professor, what are you doing here? Oh? Perhaps I was talking in my sleep.
That's the guess.
Oh, so you heard me then. Yes, it was a nightmare. I've had them since I was a child. Stupid, pointless dreams I can't control. It's terribly frustrating.
It could be that her brain's trying to process traumatic events from her childhood. She's yet to get over them, which is why she keeps having them. Well, it's a thought anyways.
No, they're just worthless dreams of the past. Talking about it won't change a thing.
Yeah, she refuses to deal with it. Sure, let's be open with her.
I had a feeling you'd say that. I suppose I could try, but only if you swear not to tell a soul. I
Alright.
appreciate it. I dream of my older brother, paralyzed, helpless. My older sister crying for help that never came. The youngest babbling words beyond meaning. I see my family dying slowly, waiting in the darkest depths for a glimmer of light. I once had 10 siblings, 8 older and 2 younger. Such a
big
large
family.
and yet I became the heir to the throne. Do you know why?
Because they
I
all
realized
died.
One of them was crippled by disease, or lost their mind, or died. I was the
Jesus.
only one left who could inherit the throne.
Yeah, that is awful. Jesus.
Things kept getting worse. The darkness kept getting darker. In the end, I was the only one who survived. The nightmares are a reminder to never forget, to never allow such terrible things to happen again. Even now, I'm the only one who can carry the weight of the Adrestian Empire. The future of the Empire, of everything, depends on me. I shared more than I intended to. I suppose there's something in the air tonight. I've never told anyone about my past before. Please, forget I said anything. Sleep well, my teacher.
Oh, man. Yeah, I told one of my buddies I started playing this game a while back. And he said, yeah, have fun collecting depressed children. Fucking hell. Alright. Oh. Do 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 do. Hmm. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see what Mr. Uptight wants to talk about. Or lecture at me with.
Ah, Professor. Gerald was looking for you.
Okay.
It seems he has gone off somewhere.
Oh,
If he is not in his room, then surely someone has seen him. Ask around.
gee, thanks. Okay. How do you run? That's how you run.
I'm trusting you.
Captain Gerald was all furrowed brow earlier. You know what's got him so concerned? If there's a problem, I want to help any way I can.
Okay.
I did, but he just dodged the question. Still, it's worrying to see him like that.
Oh. Where? Oh, where? Okay. Huh, Manuela did say she'd be in the infirmary, but apparently not. Yeah, it's okay. Oh,
Don't you think Professor Hanneman's been acting a bit strange? Maybe he's made some kind of big discovery.
something like that. Ew.
Hey there.
No one cares about you. Okay. People. Let's see if Catherine knows anything about Gerald's location.
You acquitted yourself honorably last month. To think they'd go into the Holy Mausoleum and assault the Goddess Tower. I cannot imagine the Western Church was acting on its own. Someone must have been helping them. As for the masked knight who escaped, his days are numbered. I hope we find him soon, so I can kill him myself.
Nice. Should I do... No. Yes, okay. Let's see if they know where Geralt is. Ooh, a thing. Huh. Wonder if I can repair that. There he is.
Mercedes. Her face looks familiar.
Nope. Alright, whatever. Yeah, let's go with Ferdinand. Okay. Nice.
The mark of nobility.
Okay. Damn. Recommended level 8 my ass. Alright. Find Let's try talking to Mr. Uptight one more time. See what he says.
Professor. Gerald was... It seems if he is not in his room, then... I have something to ask of you. I have something to ask of you.
Okay, I didn't accept it before. That's why.
Hey, you. Oh, Professor, are you looking for Captain Gerald? I just saw him in the Knight's Hall a little while ago. He was talking with a female knight, but I didn't get a good look at who she was.
So it was probably Catherine. God damn it. That's alright.
Oh, Gerald? He said something about visiting a grave. There's a graveyard attached to the monastery, so you'll probably find him there.
Okay.
I can't remember where the graveyard is, but I bet Sedith knows.
Alright, back to Mr. Uptight. Up. This place is fucking huge compared to the thumbnail.
Ah, the graveyard. It can be a little hard to find. Would you like me to show you where it is? Very well.
Okay. There it is. Oh, another thing. Alright. Big empty hall with just chairs and tables. It's rather interesting. Aha!
Hey, I wanted to ask you to join me, but I couldn't find you. So, here I am. I was thinking we should visit your mother. She's resting beneath this humble grave.
Yeah, why is her grave here?
Of course you would ask that. I suppose I haven't talked much about her.
It's rather odd.
She was gentle and smart. Oh, so smart. A wonderful cook. Always kind to everyone. And she loved flowers. Whenever I brought her back an unusual flower, her face would light up. I cherish those memories. I can't count how many times she made me happy just by smiling. And she smiled the most when she was pregnant with you.
Oh, that's nice.
She died right after you were born. She wasn't able to spend much time with you, but she loved you with all her heart. That's the truest thing I know. Never forget it. This ring is the only keepsake I have of her. In time, it will be yours. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Wow.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Okay. Nope, Anna still isn't here. It's unfortunate.
What?
Nice.
It's awful. Just awful what happened with the rite of rebirth. The infirmary. Well, it was a mess. Things are finally calm again. And so I've come here to unwind. Let me tell you, I put all of my knowledge to use keeping those kids alive. Still, the truth of it is that when someone faces death for the first time, well, they figure out who they are. They learn if they can do it again.
Jeez.
We can't lose them, Professor. Not to battle or to cowardice. If you can keep them going, then I will too.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so I got some seeds to work with. Okay. Gardening. Where's the mess hall? Here it is. Huh, which ones? Is there any that Petra and Edelgard both prefer? This will be an interesting question. Aha!
Do you miss the food of your homeland, Petra? I wish there was a way to get some for you.
I have gratitude for your kindness. But it is okay. I am liking the food of Fodlan.
Nice. Okay, and then facilities. Ah, there we go. Who is being a lazy bum? Okay, that's not gonna help him. Yeah, she's not even in my class. Alright.
This is no good. Sing from your diaphragm. Law. Get it? Law.
I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Alright, so far so good. And we finish off with some fishing. Okay, don't think there's anything wrong with my analog. Share the quest.
Why is that fish so? Perhaps it is resigned to its woeful fate of being plucked from the water and eaten. Ah, Professor, you are so outgoing with all of the students. I would like to have more opportunities to connect with you, though I'm certain my brother would disapprove.
Unfortunate.
Might you help me with a favor?
Alright, who do I talk to? Alright. Gotta remember how I can do this shit again. Ooh. Okay. That's how. Dang. Ooh, nice. It just lets us keep going. Alright, yeah. What better way to diffuse the tension of people's traumatic pasts and all the shit they've had to go through in life with, you know, just some fishing. It didn't use up oh my goodness. No wonder people say to do fishing. That's alright. Okay, head out to the battlefield. Oh. Okay. Okay, so blue means they have a cutscene.
Your life could have taken you down a different path. If you had never met me and entered my service, you might have had a more peaceful...
A more tedious path. Inconsequential and spoiled rotten, like so many other nobles? Never. My duty to you is no mere obligation. I chose this. I had thought that would be obvious to you.
I understand you well. Better than anyone. But when I see you at the monastery, studying with the others, it makes me wonder what kind of life you might have had without me. That's all.
Such a life may have had its appeal. I thought I'd left my years of carefree innocence behind me. But I cannot deny that I find myself enjoying my time at the monastery.
I feel the same way.
That enjoyment, however, is only thanks to you. Standing by your side is all that truly matters to me.
I see. Then I won't speak of such things again. If it's really what you want, I'll gladly keep you by my side. The path I must walk is soaked in blood. It's a path that can lead to madness, can snatch away one's future, and can even take one's life. And the pool of blood at my feet is growing larger. Those stains can never be washed clean.
Please leave the violence to me. A leader must be seen as pure, above the fray. Allow me to paint the path that lies before you red with the blood of your enemies. I will do it gladly.
Yeah, he sure is devoted. That's for damn sure. Okay, blue.
Completely unreasonable. How will I see to this?
Hubie, what are you doing here?
A routine matter. No cause for concern.
Ah, so it's something to do with 80 then.
And
She really is all you ever think about, isn't she? Look, I know you're doing all this so that she'll like you, but if you go too far, she'll end up pushing you away. Maybe even hate you.
this has nothing to do with swaying Lady Edelgard's sentiments. I am simply her humble servant. I do what is in her best interest. Whether she cares for me or not is irrelevant.
It really doesn't look that way to me. I bet you'd follow any order 80 gave if you thought it would make her like you. Am I right?
Any order? What a thing to suggest. But the answer is no. I will decline any directive that I deem would not be beneficial to her.
Is that right? So, just for example, if 80 commanded you to find yourself a suitable wife, would you do it?
If it would benefit her in some way for me to marry, then yes, I would marry.
It's easy to say that now with no bridal party in sight. But if it was the day of the wedding? Nah, I don't believe that.
I don't care what you believe. My only wish is to see Lady Edelgard fulfill her ambitions. All other matters pale in comparison.
Hubie, pale in comparison? You've seen too many operas. I don't think you understand how the world works. At all.
And I don't care what you think either.
Oof.
I would make any sacrifice to support Lady Edelgard. It's a shame you've never experienced such devotion.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have anyone like that right now. But maybe someday I will.
Then maybe someday you'll understand. Until then, we will never see eye to eye. Now, if you will excuse me, I have much to do.
Hubie, I don't get you. Although I do find your point of view just fascinating.
He's still got more?
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
It's a nice way to speak about your comrade. Your classmate.
Into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no! What did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
What?
Oh, no choice but to do what?
No, I'm too young to die. I've got so much left to do. Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina. Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future.
What's with that face?
While standing there.
Oh.
I cannot simply leave her here.
Jesus. Oh, this should be fucking fun.
You're looking pretty tired, Linhart. I think you could use a little more of the fighting spirit.
I believe you have enough fighting spirit for the both of us.
Correct.
There's no such thing. You need as much as you can get if you're gonna train.
I'd rather pace myself. You're becoming too much like your father. I still recall with startling clarity the time he forced me to do some training.
I remember your father wasn't too happy about that. Our fathers actually got into a fight over it.
They hate one another so much. I simply cannot fathom what's wrong with the two of them.
I wish they'd just have it out already. One big fight to settle things. My father would win, obviously, but it would still be fun to watch.
That would be rather cruel. I don't think anyone in Fogland could beat up your father. My father does have the height advantage, though.
Height advantage? What does that matter?
When two opponents are of similar strength, the one with the height advantage wins. It's pure math.
Whoever forces the other to submit wins. That's how fighting works. It has nothing to do with height.
Brute strength alone doesn't decide a fight. And taller people have longer limbs, too. Longer limbs equates to a longer reach. Taller people can hit you from farther away. Oh, and they have more leg strength. But there's also that... While I'm bored explaining this, I think you get my point.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't get it. Now you're talking about limb length and reach? None of that matters when you're up close and brawling.
You know, I'm going to agree with you just so I don't make you angry.
If you've got something else to say, then come out and say it. Actually, no, forget this. I'll prove it to you myself. Some of those new knights look pretty tall. I'll fight one just for you.
And off he goes.
They're all so strong I couldn't land a single blow.
So it's as I said then, isn't it? The tallest fighter has the advantage. And my father could beat yours in a fight.
Do-do-do. So this will be another interesting one. The shy, sheepish, Bernie, the loud, energetic kid.
Oh, hey,
Casper,
Bernadette.
that's his name.
What's going on?
Enemy! Enemies here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help? I'm the one who came here for help. I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat. Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight? You're challenging me to a duel? No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. You'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Nothing ever crosses his mind.
Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Ah, put me down!
He's just fucking carrying her? Alright.
Carry you out of here. Easy does it. And here we are. See? It wasn't so bad now, was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. Didn't expect it to be so sudden. Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, let this evening sun wash clean my imperfect soul.
Hey, now don't go dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
That face.
What? Where am I? Oh, it's pretty. Such a you?
She's gone from one world and gone into another world of daydreaming and delusion.
Ah, Dorothea. The dining hall seems so much brighter with you here.
30. I must say, you are quite adept with flattery. Please, give me some more.
Flattery? No, I was not... There you go with that attitude again. Why do you reserve such cold treatment for me and me alone? Do you hate me, Dorothea? Or have you some other reason to avoid my company?
Something real quick.
I underestimated you. I assumed your noble upbringing had dulled your perception. But you got it right on your first try. I hate you.
Huh, I was right. Might I ask why you find me so despicable? I can scarcely guess.
Don't waste another minute thinking about it.
That will not do. I do not think you would hate a person for no reason.
Perhaps. How's this? If you can guess why, I'll let you know if you're right. The brains of us common folk are so simple, it should be pretty easy for a big shot noble to sort out.
Very well. I cannot walk away from a challenge. I have no choice but to chance a guess. You are always making fun, calling me a big shot and so forth. Perhaps you think all nobles are... No, it cannot be that simple.
Oh, yes, I can.
Oh? What can't be that simple?
Please, will you not give me a clue?
Well, let me see. A good clue... I know. It's because you're like a bee. That ought to be enough of a clue. So long, Ferdy.
A bee? I haven't the slightest. Perhaps because I am such a diligent worker?
No, it probably means that, you're a drone. You have no will of your own but to serve the one at the top. I spent an hour just doing monastery bullshit. Head out to the battlefield. Alright, how do I do that?
A stone? A stone. Yet as I think of it, the pounding in my chest grows faster still. But is that me? Or is it you?
Excellent question. There we go. Ooh. What you up to?
Huh? Professor?
Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training.
Nice.
There are not many chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than it was. Weaker, I mean. I will keep training now. I hope your night is good. I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done. For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things.
It's the never-ending juggle. That's what it is.
I worry I will never be doing it just right. Why? Because the position of Brigid is weak.
Yeah, because it's part of the Adrestian Empire, if I'm not mistaken.
Brigid is a small island in the middle of them. Brigid has great beauty, but little power. We will not have, will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Bridget, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone. Yes, that is why I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting me. I mean, counting on me. But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me. With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
Oh, that's nice. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, what is this flashing? Oh shit. Okay, these two as well.
You have helped me so much.
Nice. Head out to the battlefield. Okay, how do I do that? What? Okay. Sure, I guess.
I am trusting you. You must be rather bewildered by the power that was hidden within. However, you will most certainly fulfill the grand destiny that the goddess has seen fit to grant you. May I ask a favor of you?
Oh, said it won't expend any activity points, but it did. Alright.
I'm pleased to have been invited. I am grateful.
Or maybe I just misread that.
Yes. Of course. Yes.
Okay.
Of course. Is that so?
I do not know her all that well.
How quickly this delightful time has passed.
Fair enough.
I appreciate your effort. May I ask a favor of you?
I'm on chapter 5? Okay, something... If I'm on chapter 5,
Welcome. Come back
then
soon.
where is the person to repair my shit?
Welcome. Please come again.
I could use your help.
You.
Would you help me out?
Okay.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, come to think of it, last month there was something to report, wasn't there? Thanks to you, I hear that everything was resolved. I never realized that bandits had entered. I'm not a great guard after all, am I? I hope you will forgive me one day.
Knew I could count on you. Hey there.
Yes, finally. Okay. Who's got... she's got the thing, right? Okay.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Definitely gonna have to manage inventory.
Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime. Hey there.
Can... Okay, so not where I can get tomes.
Welcome.
Huh. Interesting.
Please come again.
What do you require? Farewell.
I'll have to look at all that stuff later.
What the?
Right. Quests. Okay. Alright. It's been an hour, so I'm probably going to call it here. But, thing to do beforehand. As per the usual. Let me just get some water beforehand. Okay. Heavy rain. You press X to call out Jason's name. Heavy rain. That kid's spot will never be the same. Heavy rain. The PS3 still doesn't have a game. Good times. Good times. Alright, y'all. Take care.